Hello and welcome back to Chronotrigger Hard Mode and such. We don't have any punishments today. It's crazy. Like, I feel weird starting the video. I don't actually know what I'm doing right now, so we don't have any punishments. But we are in 65 million BC, and we gotta choose who we're taking with us here. We're gonna stick with Marl. She's the heavy's leveled right now, and she's the healer. She's gonna get some good stuff for us, so we're gonna stick with her for a little while. Someone from Village C. We go ask. Chrono, come. Alright. So they've stolen. I've stolen the baby. So they've stolen our gate key here. So we're gonna go down through the forest maze to see if we can find out where the reptites have taken it here. Kino, what you do? Say now. Ayla, Kino take Chrono's stuff. Why take? Kino like Ayla best. Ayla like Chrono, but Kino not like. Ooh, just smack him in the face. Ayla, mellow out. Kino, you know why I punish? Ayla no like Kino? No, Ayla like Kino best. No more do bad stuff, okay? That wrong. Ayla. Sorry, Ayla. Sorry, Chrono. Give back stuff to Chrono. No have. Reptites take. Reptites? Where'd they go? Run into trees. There. Ayla go too. Kino go back village. Kino protect village when Ayla not there. Oh, that was very close to proper grammar there. Okay, Ayla. Kino is man. So if Ayla die, Kino chief then. Ayla. Chase reptites. Get back Chrono's stuff. Alright, so let's go ahead and go to the forest maze. This, I very sincerely doubt I'll get through this without punishment. There is traps all over this place. The name of this, if you actually go through on your save, is Footsteps Follow. That's the first key, and not actually getting a lot of these fights, is if you go on the footsteps, you're going to have a bad time. So we're going to really avoid standing on footsteps as much as possible here, and really like hug sides and do things like that. So I apologize if it takes a little bit more time, and I'm going to have to go back through and see if all these are avoidable or not too. Because there are a lot of these that are mandatory combats, so that's something to keep in mind, definitely. But let's get into this kill wall fight here. We're gonna mash X through it here, because whether you knew it or not, Ayla is actually a huge BA. She's actually hitting for 50 more than Chrono right now, who's been our heavy hitter the whole game. So we're now a physical combat oriented party for right now. And then, as usual, Marl's gonna be our healing backup as we go through. Speaking of which, she needs to get some healing done right now before this last kill wallet dies. So let's do an aura real quick. Heal the healer. Heal the healer. Oh, right in time for a Chrono crit. 200 damage. 126 experience points, 6 tech points, 1x pedal. Chrono levels up. He's only going to hit harder. Awesome. Okay, so let's get over this stump here. And then we're going to go up and find us some... Oh, find us some mid-ether, it looks like. There we go. Just kind of stick away from the footsteps. Don't go through the middle of anything. Oh, right there too. And it's just, you always wonder to yourself, you're like, well, if I went left, would that have actually helped? We'll find out. I will be researching all these to find out if they're punishments or not. I'm going to have to go back through and be like, okay, where could we have done it and where couldn't we have while we do it here. So for right now, though, we're just going to swing at the winged ape as hard as possible. Really, Ayla comes in and she's combat ready. I don't know if she's actually a higher level than we are right now. It would not surprise me if she was. I think she might have actually been level 16 if I remember correctly here. So 18 actually, yeah. So you can see that with everybody else being at 14, she is definitely going to be hitting quite a bit harder. Okay. And this place, as you might expect with it being called the Forest Maze, is not exactly what you would call straightforward. That being said, I do believe we're going to want to go down here and get up. Get on up. So everything kind of loops over itself, those kind of things. It's not a maze per se, I wouldn't say. I do believe this one was mandatory, just gauging by where I was. Bam. So these runners, you know, we kind of lost our fire cyclone. It's really the best way to get rid of these guys early on. So again, we are just kind of matching X right now. I probably should have healed Chrono up a little bit there with Marl, but we're certainly not in any danger from these guys. You can use Chrono's Thunder, which is, we'll get into it as we get further into this. Pretty much all the dinosaurs really don't like electricity, so that's something to keep in mind here. Let's go into our world, actually. And then Ayla can keep the combat going like she does. So you can use Thunder against all the dinosaurs, and it does do quite a bit of damage, and they'll take extra physical damage afterwards, which we'll see with a lot of the big guys as we go through. It also works for the reptiles, although it's not usually necessary. They only end up having around 200 health, and yeah, they have better defense, so you only end up doing like half damage, but that's still not that much to worry about. Chrono learned Spin Cut, and Ayla learned Kiss, and we learned Ice Sword. We also learned Fire Sword as soon as we get Luca back into the party, so that's pretty sweet. We'll end up using those pretty often. This Ice Sword is actually going to be extremely helpful as we go forward here. Can't get to that chest, but I want it. Okay, so this one, I keep on moving to the left here while still trying to stick to the sides. And we saw this chest, and I believe I can, yeah, sneak on down and get it from here. There we go. So got a midi through there. Gonna keep on sneaking through. I missed one up top, but hey, we're at the end of the maze here. I'm not gonna go back through, and for all I know, we've already had many punishments, up to 3, just getting through the forest maze here. So let's get into the reptile lair, and hope that I'm not rolling for too many things at the end of this. We'll have to see. The reptile lair is not quite as bad as the forest maze was as far as avoiding combat. There's a lot of combat that you can just straight avoid, and it's really not problematic. So let's go ahead and leap down some holes here. If you wait long enough, they'll actually dig extra holes, so that's something to see. But it is mandatory combat's going through here for these guys, however, because even if you wait for them to dig holes, well, actually, I don't know if these ones do dig holes. Huh. Yeah, I'm not actually sure. That might be another punishment, because I think I could have waited for him to drill holes, which would be horrible television. But it's nonetheless something that I could have done to avoid combat. We'll try it on the next one here, and we'll see. We could be rolling possibly quite a few combats for this, actually. Yeah, which I'm not really... I'm starting to dread just a little bit, especially after I just said, hey, you know what's not going to be that bad going Famous last words. Marl did learn Cure, though, so that's definitely going to be helpful. That's our best Cure spell for a long while in the game, actually. This guy does not dig holes, however. One way or another, we're going to end up fighting him when I go for this hole, so... But this is the exact circumstance I was talking about, where you do want to take Chrono and lightning this guy, because if you just hit him without doing the lightning first, you'll hit him for like 20 damage, and this guy I think has somewhere in the neighborhood of 500 health. So it's really something it is worth using the MP. Because now we're doing 230 damage, and he's shocked, so he doesn't attack us as much. And he makes this great face. Oh! Yeah, crits all day. I'm for it. 147 experience, 2 tech points, a fang. Marl gets a level up. We're in good shape as long as you don't think about all the punishments in the back of your head, like I am doing right now. Okay, so down here there's a lot of chests to be had. We do have to be worried about the different reptiles wandering around trying to destroy us, however. But you can get into these chests. We are going to do a rock helm on Marl because, man, she's still rocking hide cap over there, and that's not so great. If you go for the back of the chests that the reptiles are guarding, then you can get it. I believe that's the same there as well. I don't know. I'll have to go back and research that. Probably being a little bit greedy at this point. So we're going to attack the reptile there and then get lightning going for the big guy while Ayla takes care of the reptile here. Bam, bam, bam. All of the lightning. Defensive power decreases when shocked. And reptiles die at 100 HP, not 200. So I was wrong on that number. That's okay though. These guys still obviously have quite a bit of the HP going here. Bam! He's shocked. They did such a good job of just making the dinosaurs fat. Like he's got those tiny wings on the back. I don't know. Just the entire image cracks me up. It really does. All right, let's get this chest before reptiles start really doing stuff. There we go, and escape out the door with only, possibly 6 punishments. That's no big deal. Ugh, I'm pretty sure that one actually was one, so that's super awesome. Okay, so he threw us at ourselves. We're going to go ahead and our world because we are getting hit a lot here. I believe these are the guys, if you attack them, you want to get rid of the shiitake because he's going to throw the shiitake at you. If I remember correctly. So that's something to do. You want to get rid of the mushroom first rather than going straight for the large winged ape who you can swing at all day and still lives. But honestly, it doesn't hurt that bad. Like, he throws your people at your people and he moves you around to 57. Okay, I mean, it's not the biggest deal out there. If this doesn't kill though and we get another chance at it, okay, that does kill, so. Speaking in past tense now. Petals, fangs, experience that we shouldn't have because I took the joystick and moved it the farthest bit, or the tiniest bit down, which immediately resulted in a combat. Okay, this one, however, we should be able to avoid just like that. However, as you can see with this one is definitely a mandatory combat here. They're just covering the exits. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that, and then we're actually going to lightning him, and then we'll probably just throw a cyclone out, actually. But Chrono is looking a little hurt. Bam! And we aren't even going to need to do the cyclone, because Ayla just straight up critted the other guy. So reptiles with their 100 HP just cannot handle that. We're going to go ahead and kill the reptiles first. Man, shoot, that's 2 crits in a row. That's awesome. Go, Ayla. I am for it. Shocked. I'm so shocked. I know I've just been laughing at this fat dinosaur this whole time, but I don't know. It cracks me up, man. That's all I got for you. Chubby dinosaurs. That's apparently where I get my laughs at. Do we need to shelter? That's the next question. If I can stay in the menu, I can find that out. So Ayla does need, or actually Chrono and Marl both need MP, so we are going to use a shelter here real quick at the save point. Because we need that MP. The Village of Magic, or as we know, Footsteps Follow, is this one, just to make sure you follow the footsteps and get into all the combat here. So there we go, let's go off to the side and get some plot in. What's this? Could those apes have made something this advanced? why do you have, like, wing cauldrons? Azela! Ah, the apes have arrived. You're nothing like Ayla. Tell me what this is at once. Tell Azela about the key. No, not in the neighborhood of helping out my enemies, man. I guess you need some motivation. Yeah, sure. Come, Nizbel! Nizbel is actually, this is one of the bosses you end up remembering, and not just because you end up, you'll end up seeing Nizbel again, but yeah, like, Nizbel is one of my all-time favorites. It's a challenging boss. So here's where it gets interesting. So you do lightning, and Nizbel will get weaker because you do the lightning. However, at the same time, because you did the lightning, she will absorb it and re-release it, which hurts a crap ton and hits everybody. So that's a major concern, obviously. So yeah, we'll stick with this for a second here. We're gonna just keep on pumping out some thunders with Chrono, because really Nizbel ends up releasing them, and you want to get her defense down as far as possible. So we're gonna stick with Ayla just swinging because she's doing 318 a hit here, and really focus on HP with Marl and make sure everybody's as near the top as we can get. So there we are. There's releasing the electrocution energy, which hurts. We do the lightning immediately to make sure that Ayla's actually swinging for decent HP rather than, you know, hitting for 5, which is not even worth swinging for. And then we're going to go ahead and do an Aura Whirl here as soon as Chrono's back up. There we go. Shabam! Because the one that actually has the lowest magic defense, which is not the norm, but with how we've leveled, and Chrono having more experience and Ayla having more experience, Marl's taken the most from this, so our healer's actually the most at risk right now. Unfortunately. Okay, there we go. And let's save an aura for Marl and keep her up. Ooh, this might actually kill Marl because I was thinking about stuff too long. No. Okay, good. Not dead. That's excellent. In fact, now she's doing the best on health of all of us. Good work, Marl. Okay, so let's get an Aura Whirl out there real quick and then keep on swinging with Ayla. Although I didn't get a lightning in, so this is it's going to swing for not much. Woo! 3 damage! Probably should have just waited for Chrono to do some lightning there. So normally, by the time you get here, you have done a little bit of combat, and it's helped. And Ayla actually has a couple other things to help you out in this combat, rather than just sitting here and going, attack again, kind of thing. Although, I mean, she's still hitting for 156, or if you get 2 lightnings, then 300 damage, so that's certainly not a bad deal by any means. We did get 1 lightning in here real quick, though. Hopefully we'll be able to sneak in an Aura Whirl real fast before we release Electrocution again. Might even get another attack in through Ayla, so that would be excellent. Oh, 310, nice. Okay, and we attacked too late. Let's get an Aura Whirl up real quick. Actually, let's do lightning. And then we'll do an Aura Whirl, and then Marl's gonna have to stop using ice and start healing herself a little bit. Defensive power decreases when shocked. Okay, you attack, and you Aura Whirl. There we go. Excellent. Keep all of them at a decent hit point. Sneak an attack in. You're gonna heal yourself again, and you're gonna do an immediate lightning since they just released electricity again. We are barely keeping Marl alive by like the skin of our teeth. In fact, if I didn't have so many punishments this video, it's entirely possible. Well, she didn't level, so maybe not. But it is possible that she would have died to every single one of those, and that would have been kind of crappy. Let's get an Aura Whirl off before he releases Electrocution energy again. And really, you just gotta keep us going. You gotta keep Ayla swinging and Chrono doing the lightning, and then Marl's healing. In fact, if you don't have a healer, I don't know how you get through this fight if you haven't leveled, honestly. So we'll do an immediate lightning there. Whew. And we have a dead Ayla, so let's go ahead and waste a revive here real quick. There we go. And then we'll do an Aura Whirl before we release electrocution energy again. I guess Ayla could be your healer. I keep on accidentally going to her tech menu, and as you can see, it does have Kiss in it. So actually, we'll use that real quick on her since she was kind of not doing so hot. And then when Chrono comes back up, we can get the lightning going again here. Marl, heal yourself. Ugh. Really skirting that line. 172. 3 HP this time. Wow. Ugh, that was really close here. So we're going to use Kiss real quick to get Chrono up a little. Now that we are getting secondary attacks, and then we gotta get lightning in, because if we can't do damage, we can't do damage, and we're not gonna win this fight. So we'll do a lightning there. Oof. And then we gotta keep on throwing out ours over here for Marl. And Ayla, really both of them. So. Okay, so we should be at the point where everybody's surviving now, which means we're probably due for more electrocution, honestly. There it is. Okay, but my lightning's going to go in right afterwards, so that's actually really good. Marl, heal whoever's... Oh, God. Marl, heal yourself. It's all up to you now, Marl. Oh, that is super rough. And everyone's dead, you know. No big deal. Oh, okay. So we're going to get Marl up to full health before we start reviving here. Hopefully we won't run out of MP with her, but I should be able to slog it through at least enough to get Chrono up and running, hopefully. We might see a party wipe here, though. This is... Nizbel's a rough boss, for sure. Okay, alright, so we're at full health there. Let's see if we can sneak in a revive real quick and keep Chrono at health. We should be able to just auto whirl with both of them. Do a revive real quick, and then see if we can sneak in an auto whirl before Nizbel kills Chrono here. Please have enough health, Chrono. Thank you. Okay. There we go. Got an auto whirl off, thankfully. Okay, and we're just going to keep on doing that for a second until everybody's at full health, and then we might try to get another revive in. Because Marl's not going to be able to do enough damage to take Nizbel down, unfortunately. Okay, so we got everybody back to full here. Okay, so let's go ahead and throw a revive out, and then we'll do an immediate aura on Ayla as soon as she wakes up. There we go. And then we throw an auto roll out, and we should have a healthy party again. Hold it back from the brink there, I hope. Yeah, okay. So auto whirl, and then we'll throw a kiss out to Marl. Get her up to full health, and then we should be able to start spamming lightning with Chrono again. Nizbel's gotten harder at the end. That means we're really, really close to killing her. So it shouldn't be too bad here. Ugh, hopefully. So we got to throw a lightning out just to make some forward progress. We're going to attack with her, and then let's throw an aura out for Marl real quick. You gotta keep Marl up in health here, as you saw. Okay, throw an auto whirl out and keep on swinging with Ayla until we release the electrocution energy here. Like I said, this is the long boss. Nizbel's not easy. It's just a long process, especially when you're this low level. Okay, so there we go. Who's gonna be needing the help here? Marl will need the help. And then we'll get an auto whirl off real quick. So I think I might have been rushing a little bit much. It's really tempting to get Chrono out there just doing the lightning immediately. But if you get struck twice, because they do store up that electrocution energy, it's going to be bad. It does suck to just sit here and not have anything to do with Ayla for a turn, though. So yeah, that's a little rough. Okay, so keep Marl's health up here, because she's taking the brunt of it. Shabam! 320 with the crit, and that's just enough. Thank you, Ayla, for keeping us afloat. Okay, and Marl for seizing us from the jaws of death there. That was not a good situation. Hopefully we won't need those revives later in the night, because we are down to one revive right now. So this definitely came at a price. The apes bait Nizbel. And my Azalea joke, or my Azalea voice has suddenly got an accent. Give the thing back to Chrono, now! But remember, we reptites will rule the world! Your days are numbered. Is the gate key okay? Thank goodness. It looks alright, says Marl, who's an expert on the gate key. I fight any time, Azela. Ayla no lose. Burp? That part always confused me. Just like, burp? Okay, so that was the Nizbel fight. We went a little bit over because we almost died. So there's that. There's going to be a lot of punishments to roll. I don't know the exact amount right now because I have to go back and find out. But there's going to be a lot of punishments, so stick around for that. Hey guys, we have a lot of punishment rolls. Wasn't really sure while I was playing that we had a lot of punishment rolls. But going through. All right, first punishment is 10. Let's go ahead and get in there. Number 10 is slap myself in the face really, really hard. Really hard, like, you know, not like a soft one. All right, let's go ahead and grab the next one here as I try mobile camera work. It's going to be 17. 17 is a one that we have not seen yet, actually, even though it was one of the original contenders. Shot of water with cayenne pepper in it. Ugh. I don't know that I'm going to be able to promise the cayenne pepper with that, but that's, yeah, we can make that happen. And then let's see here. If I can aim cameras, which is difficult. 9 and 8, hang on, got to do some quick math, is 17 yet again for another shot of water with cayenne pepper. So we're doing 2 of those. So that's going to be super fun. We got 7 and 4, if I can aim the camera correctly. Hang on. Math is not my strong suit right now. I'm thinking about cayenne pepper. 11, which is a new fun one. Play from far away here. So let's see here. We've got a couple going on here. We got to slap ourselves in the face really hard, play from really far away, and 2 shots of cayenne pepper, which means we just have 1 more punishment to go here, which is going to be a bad one. Oh, it's 20. It's Mustache of Shame. As you can see, it is March, so I actually already have a Mustache of Shame. I talked about what I would do if this had happened, and I'm now regretting it because this means I'm going to get 6 punishments, not 5, because we've rolled Mustache of Shame and I already have one, which is shameful, so I have to roll 2 more punishments here. So let's see here, 9 and 7. So that's going to be 18, which is upside down controller. That should be very, very interesting. Wait, 9 and 7 isn't 18 at all. It's 16. It's ice cube head melting. Math. It's difficult. Okay, way almost off the table here. Last punishment, I hope. 7 and 5. We're going to end up with a 12, which is having to have a random accent, which I feel like is something I do anyway. So thanks for sticking with that very, very confusing punishment roll situation. You will see all 6 of those punishments next time here. It's going to be quite an endeavor, slapping myself in the face with an ice cube on my head while drinking cayenne pepper, which is probably only going to make the ice melt faster, and playing from way over there. So yeah, do I have a kitty? Kitty? I have 0 kitties. Thanks for sticking with hard mode, guys. Sorry for the long video, but you have a lot to look forward to next week as far as punishments, and you know, if you're a glutton for it like I am, then yeah. So see you with all those punishments next Sunday.